Right now, across thousands of dealer lots in America, brand new cars are sitting completely unsold, some for over a year. There are still 580,000 leftover 2025 model year vehicles on dealer lots, and 2026 models are arriving on top of them. The average selling price for the 10 slowest selling cars is $55,961. Buyers are walking away. Stick around because number 2 involves a car so comprehensively rejected that dealers cut $25,000 off the sticker and it still didn't move. Number 10. Buick Envision. Buick has a brand problem no redesign can solve. The customers who remember the name fondly are aging out of the market, and the buyers they need to attract simply don't think about Buick at all. The Buick Envision sits at 267 days of supply, with 11,337 units unsold at a $40,994 average price. Efforts to appeal to younger buyers have not overcome long-standing retiree associations. Automotive analysts note that branding built over decades cannot be reset with cosmetic changes. That is more than 4 times a healthy inventory. For $41,000, American buyers are choosing a Honda CR-V, a Toyota RAV4, or a Mazda CX-5, vehicles with earned reliability reputations that no amount of Buick marketing can replicate overnight. The Envision is a competent crossover sitting on lots because the badge on its hood is working against it. Number 9. Dodge Hornet. The Hornet was Stellantis' attempt at a competitive compact crossover. It became one of the most dramatic inventory disasters in recent memory. The Hornet was so overpriced that Stellantis killed it. Production ended in early 2026 after the Italian-built crossover got hit with 25% import tariffs on top of an already aggressive starting price of $32,000 in a segment where the Chevrolet Trax starts at $20,000. The plug-in hybrid RT version had 82% of its 2024 allocation still unsold at the end of 2025, even after $15,000 to $20,000 dealer discounts. Dealers cut $20,000 off a $40,000 car. Buyers still walked. The Dodge Hornet saw a 90% year-over-year drop in sales. 3 model years, poor sales in every one of them, discontinued before most people fully registered it existed. Number 8. Ford Mustang Mach-E. Ford's electric Mustang arrived with genuine ambition and a name that immediately divided opinion. Attaching the Mustang badge to an electric crossover was either bold repositioning or brand betrayal, depending on who you asked. The market delivered its verdict. The Ford Mustang Mach-E appears on the list with a market day supply of 350 days. That level suggests that the number of vehicles currently on dealer lots far exceeds the rate at which they are being sold. The Mach-E is a capable electric crossover with genuine range and real performance credentials. Its problem is identical to every non-Tesla EV on this list. Without the federal EV tax credit eliminated in 2025, the math stopped working for most buyers. A $45,000 Mach-E competing against a $35,000 Tesla Model Y with stronger charging infrastructure and higher resale value is not a fair fight. The Mustang name brought attention. It didn't bring buyers. Number 7. Jeep Wagoneer S Electric. Jeep launched the Wagoneer S to prove it could compete in the premium electric SUV segment. The market responded with near-complete indifference. The Jeep Wagoneer S midsize electric SUV had a rough first quarter, with sales plunging 93% to 175 units, down from 2,595 in Q1 2025. 175 units, nationwide, in 3 months, from one of the most recognizable automotive brands in America. The structural problem was simple. Jeep's core buyers, people who purchase Wranglers and Cherokees for trail capability and V8 personality, were the last demographic likely to buy a $55,000 electric crossover competing against a Tesla. Jeep spent decades building a specific identity. The Wagoneer S asked buyers to forget all of it. They chose not to. Number 6. Audi S3. The Audi S3 is a well-built, turbocharged, all-wheel drive performance sedan that almost nobody in America is buying. Not because it's a bad car, but because the category it belongs to is quietly disappearing. The Audi S3 records a market day supply of 368 days in March 2026. Despite its performance positioning, the compact luxury sedan segment has steadily contracted in recent years as consumers continue shifting toward crossovers and SUVs. At $53,000, the S3 buyer is choosing between a low, fast four-door sedan and a BMW X3 or Mercedes GLC with elevated seating and cargo flexibility. Most of them are choosing the crossover. The S3 is an excellent answer to a question fewer buyers are asking every year. Number 5. Fiat 500e. The Fiat 500e is a stylish city car with a fatal combination of too little range and too high a price for the American market. The Fiat 500e saw sales collapse 85% to 68 units in Q1 2026, down from 448 units year over year. It has a limited range of 149 miles and is too expensive. The 2025 Fiat 500e starts at $3,500, which is simply too much for a car this small. The Chevy Bolt and Nissan Leaf are significantly bigger and more practical cars that offer more range while costing less. 68 units across the entire United States in 3 months. The Fiat 500e works perfectly in European cities with short daily distances and dense charging infrastructure. America is not that market, and the sales numbers have been making that argument clearly for 2 consecutive years. Number 4. Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Here is the car that defines the 2026 inventory crisis in a single data point. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer has 463 days of supply and 4,510 unsold units at an average price of $85,252. Sales for the standard model fell 54% year over year, while the Grand Wagoneer dropped 58% in 2025, 463 days. A healthy market sits at 60. Stellantis positioned the Grand Wagoneer as a $90,000 to $110,000 luxury SUV to compete with the Escalade and Navigator. Consumers didn't bite. Dealers have been cutting $25,000 or more off MSRP to move them. Depreciation is catastrophic. Expect to lose well over half the car's value within 5 years. Jeep built its identity around accessible off-road adventure for 6 decades. Asking buyers to spend Cadillac Escalade money on a Jeep badge is asking them to ignore everything the brand ever communicated. Most of them chose not to ignore it. Number 3. Dodge Charger EV. Dodge had the hardest assignment in the American auto industry. Take a 60-year muscle car legacy built entirely around V8 sound and character, replace it with an electric motor, and convince an audience defined by combustion loyalty that the soul survived the transition. Dodge sold only 240 electric Chargers in Q1 2026, an 88% drop from 1,147 units in Q1 2025. The gas-powered Charger outsold its electric versions 7-1, and even the gas Charger is struggling. Dodge reported only 1,772 gas-powered Charger sales in Q1 2026. Between 2012 and 2023, Dodge sold over 20,000 Chargers in the first quarter of the year, 10 times. Number 2. Dodge Charger Daytona RT-EV. Built, discounted $25,000, still rejected. The RT was the entry-level electric Charger, 496 horsepower, over 300 miles of range, and a spec sheet that looked genuinely competitive on paper. Despite heavy discounts, some dealers slashing prices by more than $25,000, units were piling up on lots. As of early 2025, over 3,500 were still unsold. The RT was quietly discontinued. What remains is the $70,000 Scat Pack, aimed at performance buyers who largely want a V8, priced above what most of Dodge's historical customers have ever spent on anything. The Daytona RT story isn't just about one failed product. It's about a manufacturer discovering that brand identity is not transferable by badge alone. Dodge buyers didn't purchase a Charger because they needed 300 miles of range. They purchased it because of what the engine sound communicated about who they were. An electric car, however powerful, communicates something different, and in 2026 that difference cost Dodge the sale every single time. Number 1. Jeep Grand Wagoneer L. The most expensive mistake on any American lot. If the standard Grand Wagoneer at $85,000 couldn't find buyers, the extended Grand Wagoneer L at over $96,000 had even less chance. Jeep has streamlined its large SUV offerings by eliminating the standard Wagoneer model entirely for 2026, leaving only the Grand Wagoneer to carry forward the nameplate. The consolidation was an admission that the strategy had failed at both price points simultaneously. The 2026 Polestar 4 tops the April 2026 slowest selling list with 1,468 days of supply. But the Grand Wagoneer L represents something more specifically American and more specifically damaging, a domestic manufacturer that convinced itself prestige could be manufactured through pricing rather than earned through decades of reliability and brand investment.